Hey up everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So we've met our little Doman friend here. I have been doing lovely little roulettes of an evening. And I'm now level 58, which is lovely. I can't wait to get to level 70 because I want to main Sage. But that might just be a bit cheeky because I main Sage pretty much on my main character. So I don't know yet. I might go Scholar or maybe Ast. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do in the end run, but we'll just go with the flow and stop thinking about the future and just live in the now. So let's talk to our little matey potato, Alphino. I think this is voiced. I might have a break this video.
We have travelled some several thousand miles across the sea, from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Right, I'll let you enjoy this scene then. You'd have to listen to me voicing it. Yay!
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A War of Succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Oh, poor Yugiri and her people. The Garleans are terrible, aren't they? Meanies. Right then, I've got to look after you, Yugiri. I'm your babysitter, so don't go wandering off like the little Goobo does. He likes buggering off now and again. Oh, there's a potato called Tinky Winky. That's cute. Okay. If I may, madam. As I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much. Desperation compels me, good madam. If you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Right then. Let's go speak to Momode. Oh, actually, I just thought as well. I didn't pick up... Oh god, I need to repair my gear. Oh, I've been a bit lax in that, haven't I? I need to get another ring for 130, because then I'll have better item gear. Hells, why did you say so soon, Yorkshire? Castle help! You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow. See, but just sent the word that they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Haha. Go and call on Frida and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them that I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Let's send those letters then, shall we? Let's go and do that. Oh, bugger. Hi, Tinky Winky. Where's Dipsy, Lala and Po? We need to go to the Sapphire Exchange. Hi Catherine, Potwatch. My, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions. Actually, no, I didn't. I got a letter from her, so... You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. Oh, shut up, you. Just because you've got everything that you need in life and you're sat in all down with all your herbs and your peppers and your apples and your whatever those things are. Don't you start judging. Yeah. She's scared now. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. It ain't normally one to question Mistress Momode's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man what can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. How about I give him a chance, eh? What is wrong with you people? You're all just so bloody greedy, aren't you? That's what you are. Bloody greedy. Let's go back to Momode at the Adventurers Guild. Hope everyone is well today. Also, I want to say hello and welcome, and thank you very much to the new subscribers to my channel. I've got another couple over the past couple of days. I appreciate every single one of you, honestly. I mean, obviously I wouldn't be doing this if I was just making videos for myself, so I'm happy that some people are actually enjoying my content. So thank you very much to everybody that has subscribed to me. Honestly, it means the world. I'm going to stop being all soppy now, because us Yorkshire folk don't usually do all that mush and gush, but you deserve it. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in hand. Oh, Yugiri, guess what? You've got some foodage. I dared not hope for such magnanimity. I need to Google that word. Let me Google that word. Magnanimity. The fact or condition of being magnanimous. Generosity. Okay. Why can't you just say that? Generosity. You know, this game's actually taught me words that I've never heard before. Over the years of playing this game. Amazing. Anyways. Much less expect it. Mistress Mamodi is generous indeed. I'll be sure to thank her most humbly. Lady Ugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think he will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience. Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both, we should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphino. I swear we shall return the favour. Naught is owed, Lady Ugiri, for naught has been given. This small favour you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favour of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will accompany us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that's nothing so unpalatable will be required of them. Assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Yeah, Bartholomew could suck it! I hope she spits in his face as she walks past him. Do you mean I can't come in? Yeah, I can. A wee. We need to go to the Chamber of... Oh, I do hope this goes well for Lady Ugiri. She's so lovely, bless her little heart. All the people that she's looking after and stuff. I can't. You know what? I'm going to have a word with Bartholomew. Give me a second. I'll be there in a sec. Right. Yeah. I just want to let you know. You see that lady over there? You know, the one that you told to bugger off? Well, guess what? Guess what? She gets to see all 3 of the leaders and the Sultana. So next time you want to gob off, do it to me first, because I'll knock your bloke off. You hear me? You're alright, you don't say anything. Got my eye on you. Bartholomew. It's alright, Ugiri, I had a word. He won't be bothering you again. A pleasure, Private Bumpkin. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, I did the wrong voice for Raoban, didn't I? He's right, he's definitely Northern Raoban.
I, Ugiri of Domar, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Ugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Domar, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred Domans Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace. And I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
I apologise for the chat box popping up and everything. I like lightly tapped the center button on my controller, and that gives you like the virtual mouse. Well, not the virtual mouse, but like it gives you a mouse, well, pointer. And I was like, oh, okay. Then the only way to get it off is like to press the middle button again. But then that brought the chat box up, and I totally forgot how to get rid of the chat box when you're watching cutscenes, so I just left it there. So I'm sorry about that. I've been a bit like a bit annoying just popping up randomly. Alright. Promises to keep. As you've observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah! I'll waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. Follow him to the Hall of Flames then. He's right past. Load the little potatoes hanging about. Little potatoes. Okay, I'm going to end the video there. We'll see what Rauban has proposed later on. Well, probably tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.